I've got a very powerful ancestors. Yeah, they don't play. I see trouble before it happens.
Oh, wow.
And I cause trouble. I don't get into trouble. I cause it. Yeah, I take a decision that we cause trouble now.
Yeah,
let's do it.
And you've never feared for your life?
No, why?
Welcome to AfriFreedom channel, where we bring you unapologetically African perspectives on global and continental affairs that truly matter. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest thought-provoking content. And remember, your voice matters. So, please drop your thoughts respectfully in the comment section. Let's build this conversation together. The views and opinions expressed in this video are based on verified statements, credible reports, and public sources. AfriFreedom channel does not promote violence, hate speech, or misinformation. Our aim is to provide educational and analytical insight into critical issues affecting the African continent. On May 31st, Niger's President Abdourahamane Tiani made global headlines with a bold and direct accusation that France, along with its Western allies, is intertwined with terrorism in the Sahel region.
Nous savons ce qui s'est passé en Libye et nous savons quels sont les acteurs qui étaient derrière ce qui s'est passé en Libye et quelles sont les conséquences de cette intervention face à laquelle, malheureusement, nos pays africains n'ont pas eu le courage d'élever la voix. Je rappellerai quels sont les acteurs qui sont derrière cette situation que nous vivons aujourd'hui. Ces acteurs ne sont autres que la France, accompagnée de l'Union européenne, malheureusement, et du régime sortant des États-Unis d'Amérique. C'est une guerre informationnelle, c'est une guerre de déstabilisation, c'est une guerre de néocolonisation qui est conduite avec les financements français, européens et occidentaux. Mais des puissances, je le répète, néocoloniales, impérialistes, occidentale. La France et ses autres acolytes ne se sont pas limités à la création de ces cellules où elles ont confié des missions bien particulières. La France a également infiltré tous les mouvements qui initialement étaient appelés des mouvements indépendantistes, ensuite des mouvements djihadistes et enfin des mouvements terroristes.
In a statement as daring as it is damning, Tiani declared that these former colonial and imperialist powers are not just passive bystanders, but active destabilizers in Africa. Now, pause for a moment and ask yourself, why would a sitting president risk international backlash by making such claims publicly? What does he know, and what has he seen? President Tiani directly called out France, the United States, the European Union, and NATO, accusing them of supporting terrorism under the guise of counterterrorism. This is not just about foreign interference, it's about systemic destabilization. According to Tiani, these powers have created, infiltrated, and manipulated armed groups across the Sahel. They did not stop at supporting so-called independence movements, they transformed these groups into what are now branded terrorist organizations. Let that sink in. If true, what does it say about the entire security apparatus in the Sahel? How do you fight terrorism when the alleged source of terror is embedded in the very forces claiming to protect you? Tiani's allegations aren't happening in a vacuum. They echo the 2022 accusations by Mali at the United Nations General Assembly, where France was accused of violating airspace, gathering intelligence for terrorists, and even dropping weapons for these groups. Mali later submitted a formal letter to the UN Security Council detailing these violations. If these reports are accurate, then one must ask, who truly benefits from the chaos in West Africa? And how many lives have been lost as pawns in this geopolitical chess game? Tiani also revisited the 2011 NATO-led destruction of Libya, which resulted in the assassination of Muammar Gaddafi. In the wake of Gaddafi's fall, Libyan weapons stockpiles were looted, and extremist groups across the Sahel, from Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb to other regional militias, suddenly found themselves better armed than ever before. So here's the question: was Gaddafi's removal really about democracy, or was it a strategic move to unleash controlled chaos in Africa? And who are the real beneficiaries of a destabilized Libya and a fractured Sahel? In response to this deepening crisis, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have formed the Alliance of Sahel States, a confederation that represents a bold, defiant stance against neo-colonial influence. Together, these nations are reclaiming sovereignty and refusing to be dictated to by foreign entities. But here's a question to you, our viewers: is the Alliance of Sahel States strong enough to withstand global pressure, or will the West intensify efforts to divide and conquer once again? Meanwhile, tensions are rising in Togo, where the youth have taken to the streets, protesting against decades of bad governance and political oppression. This youthful energy, demanding accountability. Is sweeping across West Africa, from Ouagadougou to Lomé. And we ask, is this the dawn of a Pan-African awakening? Or are these voices destined to be silenced like so many before them? Brothers and sisters, Africa is at a crossroads. We are witnessing a historical moment where truth is no longer whispered, it's shouted. Leaders are rising, alliances are forming, and the youth are shaking the very foundations of corrupt systems. But with that awakening comes danger. The powers that have long profited from Africa's division will not go quietly. The question is, will we, the people, rise to the challenge? Will we continue to let others write our story, or will we reclaim the pen? Thank you for tuning into AfriFreedom channel. If this message stirred something in you, don't just scroll past. Like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, engage in the comments. We want to hear what you think about these bold accusations, these historical echoes, and this new wave of African unity. Until next time, stay informed, stay aware, and stay AfriFreedom.